This is Tony Teolis from ToDoListHome.com. Welcome. This is one of the most exciting videos that I've put together because I've been waiting for this day for 14 months. Back in April 2011, I installed my first package of honeybees, and lo and behold, today when I woke up, I wasn't expecting this, but I have 8 frames full of wonderful honey right here that I'm going to crush and strain and show you how to do it and show you how to enjoy it, and hopefully from that you'll try it yourself and teach others too. Few things to keep in mind. Back in March I put a video together about checkerboarding the honeybee hive. These frames of honey right here, as you see, I pull a couple out and just show you how wonderful they look. That's a great big frame full of honey right there, both sides. I'm not going to flip them around because they're pretty fragile. I am going to go ahead and slice through. And this is just as wonderful as what I've seen in the videos. I've been thinking about wanting to do this for more than 2 years now. And today's the day. It's really nice to be here. So at ToDoListHome.com, what we're doing is things for a better life. And if you just look at this is just lovely. Look at that. That's all honey. ToDoListHome.com started as a way for me to keep track of all the different chores that I do around the home for fun. A lot of these things I think are pretty neat, but I do a lot of things. It's hard to remember everything, and I'm improving upon what I'm doing with home repairs, gardening, raising honeybees, and other activities. And then the website evolved into a place where I wanted other people to be able to go and learn from how I'm doing things, especially learn from my mistakes, try to save you a little bit of time and effort from not repeating the same mistakes I make. I try to make recommendations that I think that are the best ways to do things, or the best kind of companies to do business with, what have you. And most importantly, ToDoListHome.com is my way of paying back for using the internet for years, and it gives me a chance to put something back into a community of interested people. So it's only natural that making my own honey is one of the things that I wanted to do and track myself, again, for over the past 14 months, how I've been raising these honeybees as part of things to do for a better life. You know, the ancient Egyptians used to almost worship the honeybee and relish the honey itself. It was almost like it was more valuable than gold. And in some cases, honey, by weight, under the right conditions, can be more valuable than gold. So what I'm going to do, I got the first 2 frames here emptied. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of dump this into the bucket. Alright, yep, there we go. Now you can see why I need cardboard everywhere here. I think we're going to get a lot of honey out of this. I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 20 pounds. I've got this super here itself weighs 35 pounds. And I think what I'll do is I'll go back into that honeybee hive, and I'm just going to put these empty frames in there. And I think I'll let the bees have at cleaning them up, because they know how to do that best. I don't want to go back into the honeybee hive today, but I may just go in there because now there's no foundation on these, and maybe the bees can be busy making foundation here. I just thinking of that right now. I hadn't planned on what to do here. So you can see it's pretty easy to cut through the honey. You gotta be real careful, and wow. Yeah, this is better than anything I could have imagined. Look at that. This is just wonderful stuff. We'll crush this up again. Wow, boy, good thing I harvest today. Yep. Yep. It just smells so wonderful too. This is just so wonderful. You've got to do this. I had 8 frames here, and this is what they look like once I cut out the honey. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this super back on the hive. This way the bees have approximately 30-35 pounds for themselves right now. If I put this on, this will give them between 60 and 70 pounds by the time September rolls around, which is exactly what they'll need to get through the winter. And if all goes well, before September, they'll go ahead and fill up this and that shallow that I have on top, and I'll be able to have another harvest prior to the fall. I have the last of the 8 frames right here, all crushed, and I'm going to drop that right into the bucket. I got a mixture of light and dark honey in here. So there's different nectar flowing at different times of the year, and what I want to do is try to get some of this extra honey. No use letting any of it go to waste. It's a very sticky job, and it's key that I'm home alone doing this. I'd rather not have anybody watching me. If my wife watches, she watches the video later after I clean up. I'll go ahead and scrape what's ever left in the pan here. Again, you know, don't let any go to waste if you can help it. Now these bees have just been tremendous. I think the original queen has been replaced, but they've just been doing so great. They haven't swarmed, they stuck around, they've made all of this wonderful honey. I want to thank Rusty at honeybeesweet.com, and I want to thank Michael Bush at bushfarms.com/bees is just a wonderful place for learning about the best ways to raise honeybees without being unnatural for the honeybee. What that means is there's a lot of controversy out there, a lot of ways that people think that the honeybees are dying off. And what I've done is a non-medicated approach. I've completely adopted a non-medicated approach to raising honeybees, and it's been working. And this honey is completely produced medicine-free. I also want to thank Walter T. Kelly Company. They're the company that supplies me with the honeybees. That's kellybees.com. And I want to thank Brushy Mountain Bee Farm. BrushyMountainBeeFarm.com. They're my supplier of all my harvesting honey from honeybees that I raise. It was one of the goals I had, and these companies helped me do it.